Wang Cai Tuanzi. Mom, I'm so sorry. Right after your surgeries, I got into an accident, and I ended up taking you with me. Please, be happy in dog heaven and cat heaven.
How dare you burn paper in the palace, Caesar!
No, I was just paying respects to my dog and cat.
Still talking back with death on your doorstep. Guards, beat her to death.
This scent, it's my humans. She's found me.
Your Majesty, this old servant didn't know you were here. Disturbing you is a crime worthy of death.
You wretched slave. How dare you hit her?
Your Majesty, this lowly maid burned paper in the palace, violating palace rules.
Insolence. You dare to discipline someone under my protection. Get out.
Ah!
Mom, you're here too?
Wang Cai, is that my Wang Kai? Get off first. You're crushing me.
Come on, come back to the palace with me. You'll live in luxury.
Dog, are you done pooping?
This imperial consort is way too pretty. Wang Cai eats so well.
This familiar catnip smell? My human. Mom, what took you so long to find me?
Tuanzi! Yar! Tuanzi!
Go away, go away. This is my human. What's a cat doing butting in?
Dog, say that again. I'll scratch your face up.
This is great. Wang Cai, Tuanzi! Our little family is finally reunited.
Ling Xiaoxiao, a lowly palace maid, like you dares to offend me. This day next year will be your death anniversary.
Wang Cai, help.
Who dares hurt my mom? You're asking to die. Ah!
Your Majesty, spare me. This old servant was afraid this witch would harm your dragon body.
Xiao Ye, how many times have I told you? Don't just tear doors down.
Mom, I'm sorry. Next time I'll use the window. Drag her away, chop her up, and feed her to the dogs. Oh.
Your Majesty, could you at least look at the memorials? They're piling up like a mountain.
These things look like bugs to me. I can't read them. I want to go out and play.
Sit down. You're not going anywhere until you finish.
Your Majesty, your concubine has found this witch's weakness. She dares to bewitch your Majesty's heart in the imperial study. Guards, seize this witch. Oh my, Consort Bai, what impressive authority you wield, daring to shout and scream in His Majesty's imperial study. Consort Su, this lowly maid used witchcraft to confuse His Majesty. Want to join me in apprehending her? Your Majesty, Consort Bai is so fierce. You are slandering me. I didn't even touch you.
How dare you? I saw you push my beloved consort with my own eyes. How dare you? You vicious woman.
Your Majesty, please investigate. I truly didn't do it. They conspired to frame me.
Consort Bai, I know you're jealous that I have His Majesty's favor, but you shouldn't take it out on the noble consort.
Cowards. Consort Bai has disgraced herself before me. Confine her to her quarters by half man and copy the admonitions for women 100 times.
Your Majesty, I am innocent. Dog, your smell is really strong.
Cat, try saying that again.
Oh, the evil capitalist. Even after transmigrating, I still have to work overtime. This tyrant can't even read properly. The Great Chu Kingdom is doomed. This report on the Jiangnan floods is written. What kind of nonsensical classical prose is this? Just approve the funds directly. Scene. Approve 100,000 taels immediately. Fail, and you lose your head.
See, fail, lose your head. What are these circles behind it? Some kind of ghostwriting. His Majesty has been acting very strangely lately. Not only did he stay overnight with a lowly maid from the laundry bureau, but even his handwriting and tone when reviewing memorials have changed. Something's wrong with His Majesty. Someone investigate that palace maid named Lin Xiaoxiao. I want to see what she's up to. Your Majesty, yesterday, you replied to the Ministry of Revenue's memorial on the new tax policy. The wording was utterly absurd. I dare ask Your Majesty, what exactly do progressive taxation and targeted poverty alleviation mean?
What is this old geezer babbling about? Even my poop scooper didn't teach me this.
Why is Your Majesty silent? Could it be that the memorial wasn't personally reviewed by Your Majesty at all, but rather you were bewitched by some demon?
This old fox is making his move. Tell him, the rich pay more tax, the poor pay less. Narrow the wealth gap. That's called macroeconomic regulation.
So around thus, on monies, does well torty, the poor pay less. Narrow the wealth gap. That's called macroeconomic regulation. You understand macroeconomic regulation? Such principles of statecraft
Actually came from the mouth of this incompetent emperor. Your Majesty is wise. I have learned my lesson.
Ball! There's a ball rolling. I'm going to fetch it.
Sit. That's a rock, not a ball.
Agent, you dropped something? Aren't you going to pick it up?
Your Majesty, I know I was wrong. I specially prepared a supreme tonic soup to apologize to Your Majesty and Miss Lin. Miss Lin, I was wrong before. You must drink this bowl of soup. This smell, it contains oleander and heartbreak grass. Highly poisonous. Imperial concubine Bai, the soup you made smells so good. Your Majesty, I want some too. Noble consort, the soup is for... This soup is poisoned.
Summon the imperial physician. It wasn't me, Majesty.
I didn't poison it. It was her. Lin Xiaoxiao poisoned it to frame me.
Guards! Lin Xiaoxiao, a maid from the laundry bureau, attempted to murder the current noble consort. This crime is unforgivable. Execute her on the spot by my command. Your Majesty, the sorceress Lin Xiaoxiao poisoned the noble consort. We have both witnesses and material evidence. I act by decree to purge the court of evil. I must ask Your Majesty not to interfere.
Get out of my way.
Your Majesty shows a mere maid like this. Could it be true, as the palace rumors say, that the sorceress has bewitched Your Majesty?
Lord Regent, you accuse me of poisoning. Where's your proof?
Concubine Bai prepared the soup herself. You were the only one who handled it. Noble consort drank your soup and was poisoned. What more proof do you need?
First, concubine Bai brought the soup in and served it. Second, the noble consort drank before I could. I never touched the bowl. Third, the blood is purplish black. A classic symptom of Gelsonium poisoning. Oleander causes arrhythmia and dilated pupils. Lord Regent, you are so knowledgeable about poisons. You can convict without even summoning a physician. Truly impressive.
Silence, Real Capitan. Guards, search her.
Who dares lay a hand on her? I'll have their head.
Your Majesty, will you oppose the entire court and its officials?
Lord Regent, instead of making baseless accusations here, shouldn't we first summon a physician to save her? Once the noble consort wakes, the truth will be clear. Don't you agree?
Fine. Summon the physician. Let's see how long you can keep up this defiance. Your Majesty, the noble consort is indeed poisoned. Fortunately, the dose wasn't lethal, and her ladyship has an unusual constitution. Strange. Her pulse is erratic, like a cat's.
Enough. Can you save her or not?
Yes, I have an antidote formula. But it will take 3 days for her to wake.
Then we rely on you, physician.
Poop scooper, I'm scared. I'm scared of that cat. I'm more scared that you're not scared.
Mommy's here. Tuanzi, that cat is tough. Survive a neutering. A little poison won't kill her.
That old geezer. I'll tear him to pieces.
Wang Sai, listen to me. Now is not the time for recklessness. The regent dared to bring troops into the palace, meaning he's fully prepared for this move. If you act against him today, his faction will revolt immediately.
Revealing it is. I'll have them all executed.
Stop thinking about killing all the time. You the emperor, not a husky.
But I am a husky.
Fine, you're right. Died in a car accident in my past life. And in this one, I have to be a mother to a dog emperor. That's fate. Wang Cai, get up. I need to talk business.
What? What? An assassin?
Did you see what happened today?
That old fox Zhao Quan has wanted to rebel for a long time.
He brought the Imperial Guards to the palace today, supposedly to arrest me. But he was really testing your limits. He realized you're not as easy to control as before, so he's panicking.
I was pretending before.
Pretending.
Not entirely pretending. When I first transmigrated, my mind was fuzzy. I just ate and slept. Then I slowly remembered my past life. But I found being a tyrant was fun, so I kept up the act.
So, you're not really stupid?
Poop scooper, that hurts. I'm just not well read. Not low IQ.
Alright, let me reassess. Zhao Quan's power overshadows the court. His cronies are in all 6 ministries. He also holds half the command of the Imperial Guards. Those men he brought today were clearly his. This means there's a breach in the palace's security system.
Security what?
The palace guards. Simply put, your house is already being eyed by thieves, and this thief has half your keys.
Then I'll change the locks.
Can you not think like a dog?
It's my only strength.
Changing locks is useless. Thieves climb walls. We need to lure the thief out. Then shut the door. Beat the dog. Beat the dog.
Beat what dog?
Not a dog like you. Set a trap. Make Zhao Quan rebel first. Then we can rightfully eliminate him.
That's good, Poop Scooper. You're so smart. How do we set the trap?
Today he tried to use Consort Bai's poisoning to get rid of me. That means what he fears most isn't you. It's me, because I'm the biggest variable. What if I die?
No.
Fake! Fake death! Let me finish.
Go on.
In 3 days, when Consort Zhu wakes, she'll accuse Consort Bai of poisoning. Consort Bai is Zhao Quan's person. Once she's exposed, Zhao Quan will either sacrifice a pawn to save the king, or he'll be cornered and fight back like a desperate dog. Given Zhao Quan's personality, he'll definitely choose to fight back desperately when cornered, because he knows Consort Bai can't withstand torture. She'll definitely give him up. Better to strike first than wait for death.
So he'll rebel in advance, right?
And what we need to do is, on the day he rebels, make him think he's already won. Then shatter his beautiful dream with one punch.
Little Scooper, your smile is terrifying.
Shut up and go to sleep. We have a lot to arrange tomorrow.
By the way, Little Scooper, that damn cat woke up. Should I say something to her? Like, thank her for taking the poison for you?
No need. Just scold her a couple of times. She hates your sentimental side.
Got it.
In 3 days, it's either you die or I live. Zhao Quan, you'd better be ready to face the dimensional reduction strike of a modern workplace professional.
Oh, do you know what will happen tomorrow? Consort Gui will wake up tomorrow, but she'll only accuse you of poisoning. The Emperor will throw you into the dungeon and torture you severely. Can you withstand it?
Prince, save me. I won't say anything.
I'll never betray you, Prince.
I know you won't betray me, but I don't believe you can withstand the torture. Don't worry, I won't let you suffer.
Prince,
Someone will come tonight to send you on your way. Be dignified. Don't struggle.
Shaochuan, I've done so much for you. May you die a horrible death.
Women are indeed more trouble than they're worth. Report back to the Emperor. Consort Bai hanged herself in her chamber tonight, leaving a suicide note, confessing to poisoning the consort.
Hanged herself. Would someone like her hang herself?
There were signs of struggle at the scene, but the coroner's report says suicide. I suspect something is off.
Silencing a witness. Zhao Hun moves fast.
He's cutting off his tail to survive.
It's more than that. Think about it. Consort Bai is dead. No witness. The poisoning case is closed. On the surface, he sacrificed a pawn. And actually, he's testing your reaction.
Testing me?
Yes. If you go all out investigating Consort Bai's death, and means you're ready to break with him, he'll act first. If you let it go, it means you're not ready. So he'll keep scheming.
What then?
Let it go for now. Make him think you're scared.
But that White Lotus, though annoying, is still alive. Can we just drop it?
Of course not, but not now. Acting now would be unjustified. We wait for him to strike first, then settle all scores at once. Here's what I need you to investigate. Zhao Quan's faction list, troop deployments, secret contact points. The more details, the better.
How do you know all this, miss?
From the memorials, the Ministry of Revenue's grain transfers, the Ministry of Wards personnel movements, the Ministry of Personnel's appointments, they all follow patterns. Trace the patterns, and you'll find Zhao Quan's claws.
That's... this means I'm on it.
Little Scooper, you're amazing. I can't even understand those memorials. How did you figure all that out?
It's called information synthesis. In my past life, I worked at an internet company, staring at data reports all day. This is nothing.
What exactly did you do before, Litter Scooper?
Product manager. The kind who gets yelled at by the boss. Argued with by programmers, and eye-rolled by designers. A tool.
Well, you won't suffer this life. I'll take care of you.
Aren't you already relying on me? Who approves the memorials? Who coaches you for court?
Well, we support each other, right?
Zhao Quan, you wanna be emperor, huh? Let's see who's better. You, an ancient schemer, or me, a modern office worker, crushed by 996. This corporate drone is tougher.
Litter Scooper, you've lost weight.
Tuanze, you're finally awake. You scared me.
Let go. Let go. You're choking me. Stop crying. I'm not dead. That soup was just awful. Consort Bai is a terrible cook.
You're critiquing her cooking? You drank poison.
I know. But I saw that bowl was meant for you. I couldn't let you drink it.
You silly cat.
Stop crying. It's annoying. Hey, where's that dog?
At court. Big things happening today.
What big things?
Zhao Quan is proposing a marriage today in court.
A marriage? Whose marriage?
His daughter, Zhao Wan'er. He wants to send her into the palace to be empress.
Is this an attempt to tie down the emperor with his daughter, or to make his daughter a spy?
Both. And he chose this moment to propose marriage, clearly to test the emperor's stance. If refused, he has an excuse to cause trouble.
What does your majesty plan to do?
Agree.
What?
Agree to let his daughter enter the palace, but not as empress. As a concubine. The empress position has another candidate.
That candidate wouldn't be you, would it?
Yes.
You're going to marry that dog? No, I don't agree. That house wrecker is unworthy of you.
Let go. It's fake. A temporary measure.
What do you mean?
Zhao Kuo wants his daughter to be empress. I'll make sure he doesn't get his wish. The emperor will appoint me as empress. Then the power of the inner palace will be in our hands. Even if Zhao Quan sends his daughter in, she'll just be a concubine. She won't be able to make waves.
Will Zhao Quan agree to that?
His agreement doesn't matter. Once the imperial decree is issued, he can't defy the imperial order. If he truly defies it, that's rebellion. We'll have a legitimate reason to attack him.
But what if you really have to marry that dog?
I won't. After Zhao Quan falls, I'll find an excuse to abdicate. The empress position is just a tool, to be discarded after use.
Poops, Cooper, have you considered that the dog might be sincere?
Sincere about what?
Oh, never mind. Forget I said it. Proceed with your plan. I'll cooperate with you.
Tuanzi, what did you mean by that earlier? Wang Cai is sincere. Sincere about what?
So, in Poops Cooper's eyes, I'm just a tool.
Your Majesty, my daughter Wan'er is well educated and virtuous. I humbly request Your Majesty to appoint Wan'er as Empress. I beseech Your Majesty to grant this, appointing Miss Yao as Empress.
The regent's love for his daughter touches my heart. But I have already chosen a candidate for Empress.
May I ask which noble lady Your Majesty has chosen?
The palace maid, Lin Xiao.
Your Majesty, you must not. Lin is from the Laundry Bureau. Her lowly status is unfit for the throne. Reconsider, Your Majesty. This woman's origins are unclear. She may harbor ill intent. Your Majesty, you would appoint a maid as Empress. What face does this leave for the entire court?
My Empress, I decide. Anyone who dares speak further will be executed.
When did this dim-witted Emperor learn to strike first? He must have a mastermind behind him. It must be that Lin Xiaoxiao. Your Majesty is wise. I obey the decree. Lin Xiaoxiao. Since you want to be the Empress, don't blame me for being ruthless. A commoner can't become the Empress.
You really issued the decree. Ah, didn't I say it was a temporary measure? Why didn't you discuss it with me before issuing it?
I tried. You weren't here.
You make decisions on your own when I'm not here? Are you a pet?
I'm a pet.
Fine. I won't argue. The decree is already out. The whole world knows I'm to be empress. Are you happy?
Poops, Cooper. Don't you want to be emperors?
It's not about wanting or not. I'm a modern woman. I never plan to marry anyone, let alone you.
So you don't want to marry me?
Won't I? That's not what I meant. You're my pet. Of course I love you. But not that kind of love between a man and a woman. Understand?
But I'm human now. My feelings for you are both a dog's loyalty to its master and a man's love for a woman. In our past life, you worked overtime every day. I'd wait at the door for you. In this life, I want to protect you as a man.
Don't say things like that. I can't take it.
I won't force you. If you're unwilling, I won't insist. The decree was my own doing. I'm sorry.
Is this really the same husky that only knew how to wreck the house? The decree is issued. What's done is done. Let's settle the Empress matter for now. After we deal with Zhao Qian, we'll talk again. Okay. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Can't be moved by a dog's confession. Lin Xiaoxiao, you're a modern woman who's seen the world.
Poop Scooper's ears are red. She's blushing. She has feelings for me too.
The emperor suddenly made that maid the empress. What's your take? Your Highness, it's suspicious. That maid has only been in the palace a month. Yet she made the emperor break protocol for her. She's no ordinary person. Right. And I found since her arrival, the emperor has changed how he handles reports. No longer a puppet in court. She must be the one guiding him. That's why I said if she's not removed, she'll be a future threat. Your Highness, since the emperor has shown his hand, why don't we bide our time? The coronation ceremony is in 7 days. The palace will be packed with people then. This is the perfect time to make our move. In 7 days, I'll show them all who the true master of this realm is. The prince regent and the emperor may be fools, but the palace guards another 2,000. We only have 1,000 men. We're outnumbered. 1,000 men it is, 1,000 men can strike first. And who told you we only have 1,000? There's a garrison of 30,000 troops outside the city. The commander was promoted by me personally. At my command, they can be at the city gates in half an hour. You've already positioned forces outside the city. I've been planning for 10 years. Not for some small skirmish today. Either we don't move at all, or we strike a decisive, fatal blow. In 7 days, at the coronation ceremony, half the palace guard will be diverted to maintain order. Then, with help from inside and out, we first seize the palace gates, then surround the golden throne hall. As for the emperor and that witch, kill them on the spot. Leave none alive. Miss, we've gathered the intelligence you requested. Zhao Kuan's list of accomplices, troop deployments, and secret signals are all here.
4 of the 6 ministries are his men, and he has 30,000 troops hidden outside the city. He's not just a regent. He's practically an emperor in the shadows.
Is it that serious?
More serious than you can imagine. If Zhao Chuan rebels now, we stand no chance.
Then we'll fight him.
We can't win a direct fight. That's suicide. We must outsmart him. Zhao Kuan's strength is his numbers. His weakness is his overconfidence. He thinks we're trapped like rats in a jar. So, he will definitely choose the moment he thinks is most opportune to strike.
The most opportune moment?
The day of the coronation, the palace will be crowded and chaotic that day. The guards will again be split to maintain order. It's the perfect time to strike.
How do you know, miss?
Because I would choose that day too. If I were Zhao Kuan, that's when I would make my move.
What should we do? Cancel the ceremony?
We cannot cancel it. Canceling would tell him we're afraid. He strike even sooner.
Then what?
We turn his plan against him. He thinks he's the hunter, but he's the prey. Our task is to turn the tables and strike him down on the day of the coronation.
But miss, our forces are only 1/3 of theirs. How do we turn the tables?
War isn't about numbers. It's about brains. About information asymmetry. It's about a decisive strike. 7 days. In 7 days. It's either you or me, Zhao Queen. Are you ready?
Are you nervous?
No.
Your palms are sweaty?
Shut up and watch the show.
There are 300 new faces in the Imperial Guard, all Zhao Chuan's men. There's unusual activity outside the palace. The footsteps are heavier than usual. That old fox is finally making his move.
Laugh while you can. In half an hour, you won't be laughing. By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees, Lin Xi, pure as jade and graceful, virtuous and beautiful, is hereby installed as empress, mother of the realm. All hail Her Majesty the Empress.
There's a commotion outside the palace.
I know. Proceed as planned.
Today, on the occasion of our wedding,
A feast is granted for all to celebrate.
Ah, Your Majesty, rebel troops have entered the city. I was late to protect you. I beg Your Majesty's forgiveness.
Shao Kahn, you couldn't hold back any longer.
I've endured you for 3 years. Today, it ends.
Lord Regent, are you sure it's you who surrounded us?
Impossible. The palace guards were clearly replaced by my men.
You think you replaced the guards? You replaced the bait I deliberately left for you.
What sorcery is this?
High concentration sedative, extracted from datura pollen and alcohol. Lose combat ability within 5 minutes of inhalation. Don't worry, it's not fatal. Wang Cai, your turn.
Zhao Quan, today is your day.
That dog is tearing up the house again.
Let him be, as long as he's happy.
The 30,000 troops outside the city will arrive soon. You clowns think such petty tricks can defeat me.
Are you talking about the 30,000 soldiers stationed outside the city?
Your Majesty, the rebel forces outside the city have all been disarmed. There's the head of their commander. How is this possible?
You thought your advisors were all loyal? You thought your plan was flawless. Lord Regent, you underestimated me.
Zhao Quan, do you confess your crimes?
The victor is king, the vanquished, a bandit. I have nothing to say. But one thing puzzles me. How did you know my entire plan?
Let the Empress answer that for you.
From the first time you made trouble in court, I've been gathering information on you. You think your spies in the palace are well hidden? You think your secret letters are safe? Every one of your advisors, every secret meeting, every letter is within my grasp. Even your rebellion today at the coronation ceremony was part of my plan.
Who are you?
I'm someone you can't afford to mess with.
Zhao Quan's rebellion is an unforgivable crime.
They exterminate his 9 clans. All his accomplices are to be thrown into the dungeon, awaiting punishment.
Xiao Ye, you're so ruthless.
Jag medoridier Zhonghaiten 2 talks Dianin.
You made it.
I had the Imperial chef make it, but I supervised the whole process.
Then how can it be considered your doing?
At least, I contributed some effort.
Give me the dried meat soup. Give it to me.
Poop Scooper, thank you today. If it weren't for you, I might really have been finished off by Zhao Quan.
You don't need to thank me. You're my pet. It's only right that I protect you.
So, am I still your precious one now?
What do you mean?
I'm a human now. An emperor. Can I still be your precious one?
You'll always be Mommy's precious one.
Zhao Quan's rebel faction has been eliminated, but its lingering poison remains. I wish to reorganize the court's administration. Do my ministers have any good strategies?
Your humble consort has a strategy. I wonder if it's appropriate to speak of it.
Speak.
The reason Zhao Quan was able to wield such power in court is because he controlled the 6 ministries and installed countless accomplices. To eradicate his lingering poison, we cannot just execute people. We must also reform the system. This is the outline of the new policies I have drafted. 12 articles in total, including reforming the imperial examinations, rectifying official administration, reducing corvée labor and taxes, and building new water conservancy projects. My lords may circulate and read it.
Your Majesty the Empress, this reform of the imperial examinations adds mathematics and natural sciences. This does not conform to ancestral customs.
What the great Chu state lacks is not scholars skilled in eight-legged essays, but engineers who can manage flood control, artisans who can forge weapons, and accountants who can calculate provisions. These are the real talents for governing the state.
But, Your Majesty, with this reduction of corvée labor and taxes, the national treasury's revenue will decrease.
What's reduced is merely a small immediate gain. Only when farmers have surplus grain will they spend, and when spending becomes active, commercial taxes will naturally increase. When commercial taxes increase, the national treasury will actually become more abundant. This is called stimulating the economy.
Empress's meaning is my meaning. Does anyone object?
His Majesty is wise. The Empress is wise.
Talking about economics to ancient people is nowhere near as effective as making the tyrant slam the table and settle it.
Hey, Poop Scooper. Have you been too tired lately? I can see you've got dark circles under your eyes.
Can't help it. There's just so much going on at the start of the reform. Things will get easier once everything's on track.
Have you ever thought about staying here?
What do you mean?
I mean, stay here forever. Never go back to the modern world. I know you've always wanted to go back. That physics book in your drawer is practically falling apart from how much you've read it. Oh, you've been looking for a way back, haven't you?
How did you know?
Cats have good observation skills. What do you think I was doing, napping in the imperial study every day? I was watching you.
I don't know if I should stay. Back in the modern world, I have my family, my friends, everything I've ever known. But here,
I have you and that dog here.
right, I have all of you.
Don't run.
You're the emperor. Can't you act more dignified? Ha.
3 months in, the new policies have gone smoothly. The whole court is united. The people live in peace and contentment. This kind of life doesn't feel half bad.
Look, I caught it. It flew away.
Just let it go. Butterflies were never meant to be caught and caged.
Then what about you? You aren't meant to be trapped here either. Poop Scooper, these 3 months I've thought a lot about this. You said you don't want to marry me. I get it. You're human. And I'm a dog with different species. But I need to tell you one thing. Those 8 years with you were the happiest days of my life. Meeting you again in this life is the greatest luck I've ever had. So no matter if you think of me as just a dog, or a friend, or anything else at all, I'll always stay right here with you because you're my Poop Scooper. That will never change, not ever.
Wongcai, I have something to tell you. What is it? This is the way back that I drew. In theory, if we collect 5 meteorites from the specific locations, we can open a time-space rift.
You're going to leave?
I'm giving this paper to you because I want you to keep it safe for me.
Why?
Because I don't need him anymore.
You mean...
Wongcai Tuanzi, I'm not leaving. This is my home. You are my family. I'm not going anywhere.
I knew you couldn't bear to part with me. Woof woof.
All right. Let go. I can't breathe.
2 fools.
Lord Wang, regarding the relief funds for the Jiangnan flood, you reported that 100,000 taels had been dispersed.
Your Majesty, it is true that the funds were allocated.
Then why does the memorial from the Jiangnan governor say they only received 30,000 taels? Where did the other 70,000 go? Did it fly away?
Your Majesty, this humble official truly dispersed 100,000 taels. As for why only 30,000 arrived, I do not know.
70,000 taels is no small sum. From the Ministry of Revenue to Jiangnan, it must pass through 3 transfers and 5 government offices. This little gets siphoned off at each stop. By the time it reaches the local level, only scraps remain. Isn't that right, Lord Wang?
Your Majesty is wise. This is indeed a chronic ailment of the great Chu state. But my position is lowly, and my words carry little weight. I truly lack the power to rectify this.
I didn't say you should rectify it.
Huh?
This is a list of corrupt officials I've compiled over the past 3 months. From vice ministers of the 6 ministries down to county magistrates and petty clerks, 60 individuals in total. Each one has solid evidence against them, enough to warrant confiscating their property and wiping out their clans.
Your Majesty, these people are entrenched throughout the court, their roots intertwined. If we move against them all at once, it might provoke a severe backlash.
Who said I'm moving against them all at once? They are influences distributed across different regions. They don't all communicate fully with each other. We can start with the remote area of Hangzhou, then move to the heartland. Target the small fry first, then the big fish. Boil the frogs slowly. By the time they realize what's happening, it'll be too late.
A brilliant strategy, Your Majesty. But this would require a large number of supervisory personnel.
That's why I came to you today. Is the censorate staff sufficient?
No, the censorate, at full strength, has only a little over 100 people. And many of them are there due to connections. Fewer than half are truly capable of getting things done.
Then recruit. From the newly passed imperial scholars, select those with upright character and outstanding ability to bolster the censorate. Simultaneously establish channels for reporting, allowing commoners to submit memorials directly to the censorate to expose corrupt officials.
Commoners submitting memorials directly. This goes against ancestral precedent.
From today onward, all disaster relief funds will no longer pass through local government offices. The Ministry of Revenue will directly dispatch personnel to escort the funds to the disaster area. The entire process will be documented and verifiable. Should even a single tail go missing along the way, execute the escorts on the spot. Go back and do as I said. At next month's court meeting, I want to see the result of this order.
Your subject obeys the order. Long live the Empress. 1,000 years.
Your methods are pretty ruthless. Kitty litter scooper, you just bypass the local yamen directly. This is basically cutting off those corrupt officials' money, isn't it?
Cut off corrupt officials' income. That's saving common people's life savings. Not a single cent can be left to them.
The Empress is here. I am guilty for arriving late to receive your Majesty. This humble subject deserves Daya.
Lord Zhou, there's no need for such formalities. I came here today to discuss an important matter with you.
Your Majesty, please sit.
Lord Zhou, you are the left censor-in-chief of the censorate. You are in charge of supervising all the officials. I want to ask you, what is the most serious problem in the state of Dachu?
Official administration needs reputation, and the court atmosphere needs purification.
That's right. Only when the court atmosphere is clean can the people live in peace. Only when all officials perform their duties faithfully can the people enjoy peace and prosperity. Although Zhao Quan has been brought to justice, his remaining followers are still at large. This corrupt network is deeply rooted and intertwined. It can't be completely cleared out overnight.
What does your Majesty mean by this?
Ancestral rules are fixed, but people are flexible. The common people know best which officials are corrupt and which are good. Gave them a channel to speak up. That's more effective than sending 100 investigators from the censorate.
I am willing to serve your Majesty with all my strength.
It's not for me. It's for the people of the state of Dachu. I'm counting on you, Lord Zhou.
You should take a rest now. It's already the third watch of the night.
I'll finish this plan right away. Just a moment.
You have to go to court and the censorate in the daytime. Then go to the imperial study to read morals. And you work overtime at night. Easy now. And you work in one time.
Back in modern days, I was busy earning money, but now I'm busy staying alive. It's totally different.
Staying alive? But Xiao Chuan is already dead, isn't he?
Won't say. Think about it. The state of Dachu. How could a powerful trader like Zhao Quan even exist in the first place? Why is official administration corrupt and people are living in misery? It's not just because Zhao Quan himself is evil. It's because the system itself has fundamental problems.
I don't get it.
Let me put it simply. This system where the emperor has the final say on everything relies entirely on the emperor's personal ability. If you get a wise emperor, the whole country will be peaceful. If you get a fatuous emperor, the whole country will fall into chaos. And you are a husky, you can't even read a memorial properly.
Hey.
I'm not insulting you, I'm just stating a fact. So what I need to do isn't help you become a good emperor, but build a system that can operate normally, even without a good emperor.
Just like what you told Zhou Zhan.
Right? We'll build all this up. Let the system govern people, instead of letting people manipulate the system. This way, even if one day we're gone, the common people of Great Chu can still live a good life.
Envoy from the Moon Kingdom enter. Ashna, envoy of the Moon Kingdom, pays respects to His Majesty, the Emperor of Great Chu.
Rise. The Moon Kingdom has sent an envoy to my Great Chu. What brings you here?
Your Majesty, the Moon Kingdom has always maintained friendly relations with your honorable nation. This time, I have been ordered to come here for two purposes. First, to present a tribute of 100 fine horses and 10 chests of gemstones. Second, to propose a marriage for our eldest princess of the Moon Kingdom. We hope to form a marriage alliance with your honorable nation and enjoy everlasting peace. Although the Moon Kingdom is a powerful state in the western regions, it is thousands of miles away from Great Chu. What benefit would a marriage alliance bring? It is said that the eldest princess of the Moon Kingdom is extremely beautiful.
If you can enter the palace as a consort.
That would quite a nice match.
I already have an empress. I will not take another consort.
Your Majesty, our eldest princess of the Moon Kingdom is of noble status. Even if she cannot be empress, she can certainly be an imperial consort.
I said I will not take another consort. If you cannot understand me, I will have someone escort you back.
Your Majesty, does this mean you're rejecting the goodwill of the Moon Kingdom?
Wanvi, you have traveled a long way here. I was impolite just now regarding the marriage alliance. It is a major matter. Allow me to discuss it with my court officials before giving a reply.
You may rest in the post house for a few days first.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I will wait your good news. Your Majesty, the Moon Kingdom's marriage proposal this time is ostensibly to form an alliance, but it is actually a probe. If we reject them, they will very likely ally with other countries in the western regions and pose a threat to the western border of Great Chu. But His Majesty already has an empress. If we accept the Moon Kingdom's princess as a consort, it would be awkward for Her Majesty the Empress.
Who said we have to make her a consort?
If we don't take her as a consort, how do we respond to the Moon Kingdom?
Who said a marriage alliance requires one of our people to marry into theirs? What does the Moon Kingdom really want? On the surface, it's a marriage alliance. But actually, they want to cling to the great power of Great Chu to gain an upper hand in their competition with neighboring countries. Since what they want is benefits, we can just give them benefits. We can form an alliance without a marriage.
How do we do that?
Open trade routes, allowing Moon merchants to conduct business within Great Chu. Great Chu silk, porcelain, and tea can also reach more distant Western countries through Moon. Both sides get what they need. Far more practical than marrying off a princess.
Your Highness means establishing mutual trade.
Yes, mutual trade, and not just with Moon. We can establish mutual trade with all countries in the Western regions. Once trade's routes open, wealth will flow in, and Great Chu will grow even stronger.
But the western regions are constantly embroiled in conflicts. If we open trade routes there, we will inevitably be drawn into their disputes.
Then let Moon manage it for us. Moon is the strongest minor state in the western regions. Let them act as our agent there, maintaining the safety of the trade route. In return, we grant them the most favorable trade conditions.
An excellent plan. Without deploying a single soldier, we can establish a foothold in the western regions. Your Highness is truly far-sighted. I am in awe.
Then it's settled. The Ministry of Rights will negotiate with the Moon envoy. Inform them, no marriage, but mutual trade terms are negotiable.
We must not reach from our bottom line. I obey the imperial decree.
My lord, the great Shu Emperor rejected the marriage alliance but proposed mutual trade. What? What does this mean? It means they don't want to send a princess over. But they don't want to offend us either. So what do we do? How do we explain this to the Great Khan upon our return? No. This outcome might be better. Better? A marriage alliance only gives us a Great Chu consort. Our influence over Great Chu would be limited. But with mutual trade, if the routes truly open, Moon could become the trade hub between East and West. Silver will come pouring in. My lord is wise. The one who proposed this mutual trade is not simple. The Empress of Great Chu truly lives up to her reputation. Tell the Great Khan upon return, Great Chu has a formidable woman. Have our people gather more intelligence about her. Yes, sir.
Are you too tired? You've lost a lot of weight lately. That dog doesn't care about you. I care.
How could he not care? He has the imperial chefs make tonics for me every day. I'm sick of them.
Is that caring? That's treating you like a pig.
If he hears you say that, he'll argue with you again.
Let him argue. I'm not afraid of that poop scooper. Have you ever considered something?
What is it?
Everything you're doing is planning for the future. But your future...
What do you mean?
I'm asking, what do you actually think about that dog? He likes you. Even a blind person can see that. But what about you? Do you see him as just a dog, a friend, or a tool, or something else entirely?
Twinsy, when did you get so nosy?
It's not nosiness. I'm worried about you. You're good at almost everything, except one thing. You're way too rational. So rational that you never do anything that doesn't fit your plan. But feelings, they can't be measured by plans. That silly dog may not be smart, but his feelings for you are real. If you even have a tiny bit of feelings for him too, don't string him along. And if you don't have feelings for him, just tell him straight early on. Don't make him wait forever.
I don't know.
Don't know what?
I don't know what kind of feelings I have for him. I love him, that's for sure. But I can't tell if it's the love a master has for her pet, or the love a woman has for a man.
Then just take your time to figure it out.
光猜 Twinsy. What exactly do you two mean to me? Is the only reason I'm staying here really just to reform the court?
I can't sleep. Want some osmanthus wine, newly brewed in the imperial kitchen. It's not strong.
It's pretty good.
You have something on your mind?
How do you know?
I can smell it when you're in a bad mood. Your scent changes.
You really have a dog nose, huh?
So wanna tell me what's making you upset?
Wang Cai, have you ever thought? What would we be doing right now if we never time traveled?
Probably the same old routine, I guess.
That sounds pretty boring.
It's not boring, not when I have you with me.
Wang Cai, if I wasn't your poop scooping owner, would you still be this nice to me?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're you. No matter if you're my poop scooping owner, my empress, or just a stranger on the street, you're still you.
All right, enough of this. You should get some rest early. You have to go to court tomorrow.
Wang Cai,
Mm-hmm.
give me some time to finish what I'm working on. I'll give you an answer.
Okay.
Your Majesty, regarding the matter of trade, I have consulted with our Great Khan. The Great Khan has expressed that the Kingdom of Moon wishes to form a brotherly alliance with Great Shu to exchange goods and foster everlasting peace.
Very well. The specific terms will be discussed by the Ministry of Revenue and the Ministry of Rights. With the envoy, I have only one demand. The security of the trade will be the responsibility of the Kingdom of Moon. If a merchant caravan is robbed within Moon's territory, Moon must compensate tenfold.
This
In exchange for silk, porcelain, and tea, exported by Great Chu to the western regions, the Kingdom of Moon will have priority purchase rights, and at a price 10% lower than for other nations.
is this true?
A ruler does not jest.
The Kingdom of Moon wishes to be forever united in heart with Great Chu.
Good. Issue the decree. The Western region trade route is to be opened immediately. Order the Ministry of Revenue to establish a trade bureau to manage this matter.
The Emperor is wise. The Empress is wise.
This stone is nice. I'll take it.
As you wish. It was a gift from a western region merchant.
They have good eyes.
Oh, finally finished reviewing all of them.
Leader Scooper, you seem to be in a good mood lately.
Do I? I do.
You used to sigh when working overtime. Now you hum when working overtime.
I hum.
All afternoon. You didn't notice.
Maybe I'm just in a good mood.
It's because of that dog, isn't it?
Can you not drag him into everything?
I'm not dragging him. It's just that you've been mentioning him more often lately. Before, when you said Wang Cai, it sounded like you were calling a dog.
What does it sound like now?
It sounds like you're calling someone you like. Enough. Stop pretending. Your cat is an expert at detecting sigh, but it can detect the young man's feelings for you.
If you keep talking nonsense, I'll cut off your cat food supply.
Would you dare? Humans are so troublesome. Why hide it if you like each other?
You're riding too slow. Hurry up.
I'm not you with 4 legs.
I have 2 legs. I'm riding a horse.
Why did you suddenly want to go horseback riding today?
Staying in the palace every day is stifling. Needed to get some fresh air.
True. You've been too busy lately. Do you remember our first meeting in our past life?
I remember. You were an abandoned puppy, curled up in a cardboard box, all dirty, shivering by the roadside.
When you picked me up, I licked your face with my tongue.
You licked me all over my face with your slobber. I thought to myself, why is this dog so friendly right away?
Because you had a really nice smell on you. That smell made me feel safe.
That was just laundry detergent, right?
It was your own smell. From that day on, I knew you were the one.
Wang Cai, that question you asked me, I've thought of an answer.
What question?
You asked if I could see you as a man. I thought about it for a long time, and then I realized something. And the reason I thought about it for so long wasn't because I don't have feelings for you. It's because I was too scared.
Scared of what?
Scared of losing you? In my past life, I lost you once. I don't want to go through that pain a second time. If our relationship changes, I might not be able to handle it.
Listen to me. The car accident in our past life was an accident. No one's fault. But in this life, I won't let any accident separate us. I'll protect you for the rest of my life. If you're willing, let me be more than just your dog.
Wang Cai, you have to promise me one thing.
What is it?
No matter what happens, you can't destroy the house again. The rosewood door is really expensive.
Okay, I promise.
Xiaoye, put me down.
I'm never letting go in this lifetime.
Finally together. If they took any longer, I'd be getting anxious for them. Hey, you two! Can you not show off your love at the stable? Have some consideration for us single cats.
That cat is definitely jealous of you.
Don't say it out loud.
Now that you have him, you won't abandon me, right?
How could I? One of you is my dog. The other is my cat. I wouldn't abandon either of you. That's more like it.
Your Majesty. The Xiongnu from the northern frontier have sent an envoy with a state letter. The language is extremely arrogant. They threaten to march south if we don't increase the annual tribute.
Increase the tribute? We just raised it last year and they want more this year. Do they think the Great Chu is an ATM?
This is no ordinary extortion. The new Xiongnu Chanyu has just ascended the throne. Hainand is a victory to consolidate his position. If we meekly pay the tribute, he gains face at home. He'll only demand more later. If we refuse to pay, he'll have an excuse to start a war.
What can we do then? Although the Beijing defense line has been reinforced, if a real war breaks out, our army may not be a match for the Xiongnu cavalry.
We won't fight, and we won't pay.
Then what do we do?
Delay. Delay until winter. The Xiongnu are nomadic people. Winter is their hardest time. Livestock freeze to death. Food is scarce, and their combat effectiveness is greatly reduced. Our army, however, has city walls for protection in winter, and ample logistical supplies, giving us a greater advantage. So, what we need to do is negotiate with the Xiongnu. Negotiate for 2 or 3 months. On the surface, we're seriously discussing the annual tribute, but in reality, we're buying time. Once winter arrives, their advantage disappears.
Your Majesty, this plan is brilliant, but what if the Xiongnu lose patience and attack early?
That would be even better. Winter hasn't come yet. Their supply lines are even longer than ours. They can't afford a war of attrition. As long as we can withstand their first wave of attack, they'll retreat on their own.
Let's do it. Minister Li, go negotiate with the Xiongnu envoy. Be polite. The terms are negotiable, but the key word is delay.
I obey your command.
Do you know everything? You even understand warfare.
This isn't warfare. It's game theory.
Coop Scoofer, can you teach me that? What theory?
You're a concubine in the harem. What do you need game theory for?
Harem struggles are a game too.
Ah, fine. I'll teach you when I have time.
What? The Great Chu says they need more discussions? It's been half a month of discussions already. Sir, the Great Chu's Minister of Rights says the amount of the tribute needs detailed calculation. He asked you to wait a few more days. A few more days? It took me 2 months to travel from the northern border. If I wait any longer, winter will be here. Wait... winter? The Great Chu has been stalling all along, each time with a different excuse. This isn't negotiation, they're waiting for winter. Sir, what good does waiting for winter do for them? In winter, our combat effectiveness declines, while they have city walls for protection. Once winter comes, I'll have more leverage in negotiations. So what do? Send an urgent message to Chan Yu immediately. Tell Chan Yu that Da Chu is deliberately stalling for time. Advise Chan Yu not to wait any longer and head south early. Understood. The Emperor of Da Chu and that legendary Empress. You think you can outsmart this general? Fine. Let's see who outplays whom. Your Majesty, the Sangnu envoy He Lian Li. A message sent by pigeon yesterday has been intercepted.
Your judgment was correct.
He Lian Li has seen through our intentions. He has already advised Chan Yu to head south early.
How early is early?
According to intelligence, the Xiangnu army has already assembled at the border. They could head south within half a month at the earliest.
Half a month? It's early autumn now, and it will still be autumn then.
The Xiongnu's iron cavalry remains highly effective in autumn, and some of our autumn harvests are not yet complete. Fighting a war now is disadvantageous for us.
What should we do then?
Since we can't stall them any longer,
Then we fight, but not head on. We wait at our ease for an exhausted enemy.
What do you mean?
evacuate all border civilians into the cities, fortify defenses, and clear the fields.
The Xiongnu head south to plunder grain and people. If they can't seize anything, their morale will suffer.
At the same time, dispatch small cavalry units to harass their supply lines day and night. The ex-Xiongnu rely on speed and surprise in warfare.
Once their supply lines are cut, they won't last long.
Your Majesty means guerrilla warfare.
Yes, when the enemy advances, we retreat. When they halt, we harass. When they tire, we strike. When they retreat, we pursue. Avoid direct confrontation, but never let them have a moment's peace. Summon the Minister of War and the Northern Border Commanders for an emergency meeting tonight.
Understood.
Ex-Miao Shunao, hard-tagging internal troubles just settled. And now, external threats rise.
Being this empress is harder than being a product manager.
Your Majesty's urgent report from the northern border. The Xiongnu army of 100,000 cavalry is heading south. Their vanguard is less than 300 li from Yanmen Pass. Beyond the dozen, last year wasn't it said the Xiongnu only had 80,000 troops? The new Chanyu unified the steppe tribes, greatly increasing their forces. The provisions, pay, and equipment for an army of 100,000. The treasury cannot bear such a burden.
Bear it, we must. The Xiongnu, at our doorstep.
Should we simply hand over the northern territories?
Gentlemen, please remain calm.
An army of 3,000 sounds terrifying, but the Xiongnu have very long supply lines. The actual combat-ready troops won't exceed 70,000. We have 50,000 northern frontier defenders, plus reinforcements from all regions. That brings our total forces to 80,000. We're not at a disadvantage in numbers. The key is strategy. I've drafted a northern frontier defense plan.
Please review it, General Job.
Your Majesty, this tactic is unheard of. Scorched earth guerrilla harassment, luring the enemy deep, dividing and surrounding them. Did Your Majesty truly conceive this?
I read it in a book. General Zhao, just tell me, is it feasible?
Feasible? I've fought on the northern frontier for 20 years, and I've never seen such an exquisite strategy. If we execute this plan, I am 70% confident we can repel the Xiongnu.
70是not enough. I demand 100%.
General Zhao, if I give you a secret weapon, how much can you increase your confidence?
What secret weapon?
This is an improved divine arm crossbow. Its range is double the current models, and its power is 30% greater. I've already ordered the Ministry of Works to rush produce 5,000 units. They can be delivered to the northern frontier within 10 days.
Double the range, 30% more power. With such weapons, Your Majesty, my confidence rises to 90%.
Xiaohu, heed the command. Your servant is here. I appoint you as Grand Governor of the Northern Frontier.
With full authority to repel the Xiongnu, I have only one demand. Win.
I vow to not fail Your Majesty's trust.
When did you draw the blueprint for that mysterious crossbow?
Every night, after you fell asleep.
So you've been staying up late every night for the past half month?
It's fine, I'm used to it. In my past life, when rushing projects, pulling all-nighters for 3 days straight was common.
You can't do this. If you collapse from exhaustion, what will happen to the Great Chu Kingdom? What will happen to me?
All right, fine. I'll rest once the Sangnu matter is resolved.
Drink this first.
I had the imperial kitchen stew it for 2 hours.
琼子, when did you learn to care for people?
When have I not cared for you? I just didn't say it out loud before.
段子怡, what's wrong?
It's nothing. It's just that recently, I keep having strange dreams. Dreams of my past life. Dreams of the day you took me and Wang Cai to get neutered. The dream when that car came crashing towards us. I was terrified. Waking up made me even more afraid. I'm afraid something unexpected in this life might take you away again.
It won't happen. This time I will protect you all.
General, the Xiongnu vanguard has arrived, about 20,000 strong. Are these men? And they dare to attack Yanmen Pass? Heliongli, they really underestimate us. Canada, following the Empress's strategy, we should fortify and clear the fields. Lure the enemy in deep. Pass the order. All civilians outside the city must withdraw inside. Leave not a single grain of food. Fill in all the wells. Yes, sir. Cowards of Grade Chu, come out and face us. Too scared to show yourselves? Then don't blame us for being ruthless. Attack the city. Ah, what kind of crossbow is this? How can its range be so far? The Empress was right. Don't engage them head on. First, wear down their momentum. Wait until they're exhausted. That will be our moment to strike back. General, Great Chu's crossbows are too powerful. Our cavalry can't even reach the city walls before being shot down. Moreover, they've destroyed all the food and water sources outside the city. Our supply lines are constantly harassed by small groups of Great Chu's cavalry. The soldiers are hungry, thirsty, and morale is very low. This is that Empress's tactic. Fortify and clear the fields. Guerrilla harassment. General, perhaps we should retreat for now. Wait until winter is over to fight. We cannot retreat. Chen Yu sent us here to win this war. If we go back with our tails between our legs like this, where will Chen Yu's face be? Then what should we do? If Yanmen Pass can't be taken head on, then we go around it. Detour through the Western Canyon to get behind Yanmen Pass, then attack from both sides. But General, the terrain in the Western Canyon is treacherous. The main army will have difficulty passing. Then split the forces. 20,000 men will feign an attack from the front. The main force of 80,000 will detour through the canyon. Brilliant, General. Empress of Great Chu, you think these petty tricks can stop the Xiongnu's iron cavalry? You're too naive. Your Majesty, urgent report from the northern border. The main Xiongnu force has split and is heading west. They're trying to detour through the canyon to get behind Yanmen Pass.
The terrain of that canyon is treacherous, easy to defend, hard to attack. But if the Xiongnu get through, Yanmen Pass will be in danger.
Can Zhao Hu hold it?
If Zhao Hu knows in advance, he can hold it. But if he's caught unaware, attacked from both front and rear. Wait, the terrain of this canyon. If it's the rainy season, what would this place become?
Rainy season? It's autumn now. There's no rain.
No rain, but we can make rain.
Make rain? How?
There's a river upstream. Right? If we build a dam upstream in the canyon to store water and wait until the Xiongnu enter the canyon, then breach the dam and release the water.
Flood the 7 armies.
Yes, even the mighty Xiongnu iron cavalry fears water. The canyon has steep cliffs on both sides. Once the floodwaters pour in, they'll have nowhere to run.
Your Majesty, this plan is ruthless.
Mercy to the enemy is cruelty to ourselves. Order Zhao Hu to build a dam upstream immediately to store water. Lure the main Xiongnu force into the canyon. Then open the floodgates.
Ayakok, number all, this place is too dangerous. If the Great Chu sets an ambush here, the Great Chu's forces are all at Yanmen Pass. Who's left to ambush us? Speed up, we must pass through the canyon before dark. Why is it so wet here? It hasn't rained in days. General, there seems to be a river upstream. Retreat, retreat. It's a trap. Flood! The flood is coming! Ah, Empress of the Great Chu, you are vicious. General, it works. It really works. Shen Xiongnu troops just like that. Gone. Her Majesty the Empress is truly a divine being. We've won, the Xiongnu are drowned. Long live the Empress. Your Majesty, I submit. You are not just the Empress. You are the guardian deity of the Great Chu. Your Majesty's great victory at Yanmen Pass. The main Xiongnu force of 80,000 was drowned in the canyon. He Lian Li's face is unknown. The Xiongnu remnants have retreated beyond the border. The Emperor is wise. The Empress is wise.
两人去所
I am. But where isn't the goal? Peace is. Although the main Xiongnu force has been destroyed, their tribes still remain on the steppes. If we push them too hard, they'll fight back desperately.
So what do we do next?
Issue an edict. The northern border troops are not to pursue. At the same time, send envoys to the steppes. Convey a message to all Songha tribes. The Great Chu does not wish for war, but is not afraid of war. Those willing to submit may continue herding on the steppes. The Great Chu will provide grain and cloth annually. For those unwilling to submit, he leniently ease their fate.
Your Majesty is wise that...
It's settled then. Court dismissed.
Leader Scooper, you looked so handsome in court today. The way those ministers looked at you, it changed.
Really? I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You only see those memorials. Let me tell you, after court today, several ministers came to me, saying the Empress is truly the Zhuge Liang among women.
Zhuge Liang among women. I'm not Zhuge Liang.
You're better than Zhuge Liang. Could Zhuge Liang create a divine crossbow? Could he flood an army?
That was Guan Yu who flooded the 7 armies.
Who's Guan Yu?
Never mind, you wouldn't understand.
Hey, have you heard? The Xiongnu tribes have finally sent envoys to sue for peace. This time, it's not that arrogant Hylian Li. The Xiongnu envoy Yagale, on behalf of the tribal chiefs, comes to Great Chu to sue for peace. The Xiongnu pledge eternal submission, never to invade again.
The Xiongnu have repeatedly raided our borders, killed our people, stolen our grain. Now they just want peace. What do they take Great Chu for?
The Xiongnu are willing to compensate for all losses. Offer 5,000 fine horses, 30,000 head of cattle and ship.
Landellum, pelts, and the Chinese son to the capital.
As a hostage.
Not enough.
Your Majesty, please state your terms.
We have 3 conditions. First, the Yangnu must abandon the title Qianyu. They shall be called King of the Xiongnu, appointed by Great Chu. Second, the annual tribute from the Xiongnu to Great Chu will be negotiated separately. Third, open mutual trade. The Xiongnu can sell their livestock to Great Chu. Great Chu can sell grain, cloth, and ironware to the steppes. Free trade for all, no interference.
Your Majesty, are you serious?
A ruler's word is his bond. Go back and discuss this with your chiefs. Agree. And we sign a treaty. Disagree, and the war continues. My Empress still has over 100 tactics she hasn't used.
I thank Your Majesty and Her Majesty the Empress on behalf of the Xiongnu tribes. Your Majesty, your 3 conditions are brilliant. The first degrades the Xiongnu in name. The second controls them economically. The third binds them with shared interests, combined. The Xiongnu will think twice before rebelling again.
Minister Zhou is right. War is merely a means. Peace is the goal. Better to do business and prosper together than fight and both suffer.
But Your Majesty, once trade opens, steppe Hesis will flood in. Could that harm our state's horse administration?
No, though they have many horses, through trade, we can buy their best war horses, strengthen our cavalry. This is using their horses to build our army.
Oh, brilliant plan, Your Majesty.
Of course, my Empress is the best.
Enough flattery.
The Huns are dealt with, and the Silk Road is open. The bureaucracy is being reformed. What's your next big plan?
Education reform. The Chu Empire's civil exams only test Confucian classics. It's too narrow. I want to add subjects like mathematics, science, law, and economics to select more practical talent.
Stirring the pot again, huh?
What's the point of a life without stirring the pot?
Cool.
Aren't you tired?
I am, but I'd be more tired if I stopped.
Then just stop and take a rest. You can't build the Chu Empire in a day. Take your time.
All right, I'll listen to you.
Your Majesty, the civil exam is the foundation of our great Chu. It has remained unchanged for over 200 years since the founding emperor. Your Majesty wants to add subjects like mathematics and science. This would truly shake the very foundations of the state.
Shake the foundations? Minister Li, let me ask you, who farms the fields of Chu? Who builds its walls? Who dredges its rivers?
Naturally, the commoners farm and the artisans build.
Exactly. The commoners, artisans, merchants, soldiers. These people are the true foundation of Great Chu. And the officials selected by the exams, they only know how to write 8-legged essays. They can't tell rice from wheat, or even use an abacus. How can such people govern the provinces well?
But, Your Majesty, the sages said.
The sages also said the people are most precious. The state next. You all quote the sages every day. But how many of their teachings have you actually followed? Rise, all of you. I do not seek to abolish the Confucian classics. Confucianism teaches benevolence, righteousness, propriety, wisdom, and trust. These are the fundamentals of being human. They must not be lost. My point is to add practical subjects on top of the Confucian classics, so the selected officials understand both virtue and morality, and the practicalities of governance. Take the southern floods, for example. A county magistrate who understands water management versus one who only knows how to write essays. Which one can solve the problem?
Or one who knows waterways.
So, reform isn't about overthrowing ancestral laws. It's about making them work better.
Your Majesty is wise. We shall obey the decree.
Look at their faces. They look like they swallowed a fly.
You're laughing. They're definitely going to curse me behind my back.
Let them. They wouldn't dare say it to your face. Besides, it's not like you haven't been cursed before.
True. Ever since I crossed over, which day haven't I been cursed?
Can you two stop being so lovey-dovey in front of me? I came here to sunbathe, not to eat dog food.
You have to eat even if you don't want to. Who told you to be a cat?
What did you say?
Poop Scuba, save me.
All right, stop messing around. Let's get serious. The Imperial exam reform is just the first step. Next, I'm going to establish a new style school in the capital. It will specialize in cultivating talents in mathematics, physics, law, and economics.
What will the school be called?
Let's call it Jinghua Academy.
I support you. It's been so long since we've gone out like this.
Yeah. The last time was 3 months ago.
That's because you've been too busy. From now on, I'll take you out more often.
Okay.
In your past life, every time you took me and the cat to the park, you'd buy us snacks. This time, it's my treat.
Won't I? You know, when I first transmigrated here a year ago, I lived in fear every day. I was afraid I might offend some noble and get dragged out and beaten.
And now?
Now I'm the Empress? Who dares to beat me?
Right, you're now the most noble woman in the great Chu kingdom.
It's not about nobility. It's that with you all here, I'm not afraid anymore.
Hey, you two customers buying books? I have every kind of book here.
How much for this one?
50万.
Too expensive. What about that one next to it?
That's a newly arrived mathematics book. 80 yuan.
Mathematics books? Someone actually buys those? Mathematics books?
Few people buy them. These days, all scholars study the 4 books and 5 classics. Who studies mathematics? My math books are gathering dust.
That's exactly the problem. It's not that no one needs mathematics. It's that society doesn't give mathematics enough value. If it's not tested in the imperial exams, learning it is useless.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Let's go. Look around elsewhere.
Once your Jinghua Academy is built, these mathematics books will find bias.
I hope so.
I heard the Empress wants to reform the imperial exams, adding subjects like mathematics and physics. It's absurd. Just mathematics and physics are lowly studies for craftsmen. How can they compare to Confucian classics? I also heard the Empress wants to establish some new style school in the capital, while specifically teaching these lowly studies. This is going to lead the scholars of Great Chu asterisk. Empress is just a woman. What does she know about governing a state? She's just acting recklessly, relying on the emperor's favor.
Sit down.
They're insulting you.
Let them. It's good to hear what they have to say. We need to know what our opponents are thinking.
I heard the Empress used to be a maid in the laundry bureau. Who knows what seductive trick she used to bewitch the emperor? How can a woman like her be a model for the nation? Keep your voices down. The Empress now holds immense power at court. She even brought down the regent. If her people overhear us, we'll be in serious trouble. What's there to fear? The realm of Great Chu still belongs to its scholars. What can a mere woman possibly do to overturn it?
Let's go. I've heard enough.
I'm going to have those scholars arrested.
Why arrest them? Let them talk. I'll do my work. When my reforms show results, they'll fall silent on their own.
But they're insulting you, Wang Tai?
In my time, I've heard far worse than this. I stopped caring about such insults long ago. Let's go back. There's still much to do at the palace.
Sai, they're still thinking about the school?
Building it isn't hard. The challenge is finding teachers.
There are too few in Great Chu who understand mathematics and natural philosophy.
And most are of low status, unfit for such a prestigious place.
Then hire those of low status to teach. You toppled the regent. Why care about status now?
You're right. I was being narrow-minded.
Little Cooper, have you ever considered something?
What is it?
Everything you're doing isn't what an empress should do. You're acting more like a chancellor or even the emperor.
What are you getting at?
I mean, perhaps you should consider formally taking on an official position instead of doing all this under the title of empress.
You're saying I should become an official?
Yes, that dog is the emperor. You're his empress. You can issue orders through him, but it's never been legitimate. Your opponent's main charge is that the harem is interfering in state affairs. If you had an official post, they'd have nothing to say.
But Great Chu has no precedent for a woman holding office.
Since when have you cared about precedent?
You're right. I've never cared about precedent.
Exactly. Go talk to that dog. Have him give you an official title.
Twins, when did you become so sensible?
I've always been sensible. You just never noticed before.
Hoops Cooper, you're just in time. I can't understand this memorial.
Help me take a look.
This is the Ministry of Revenue's report on this year's tax revenue.
It says tax revenue increased by 20% compared to last year.
It asks if you want to give the officials some bonuses.
Bonuses? How much?
1 month's salary. The tax increase is thanks to the common people, not the officials doing. A token gesture is enough.
Poop Scooper, you're amazing.
Wang Kai, there's something I want to tell you.
What is it?
I want to become an official.
You're already the Empress. What other official post do you need?
Empress is empress. Official is official. Everything I do now
Is done in your name.
Those who oppose me say I'm meddling in state affairs from the harem.
If I had an official title, they'd have nothing to say.
You're right. So, what position do you want?
I want to be chancellor.
Chancellor. Great Chu has never had a woman as chancellor.
Great Chu also never had a palace maid become empress. You still made me one.
This...
Wang Sai, I'm not joking with you.
You've seen what I've accomplished these past months.
Reforms in diplomacy, military, education. Which haven't I done well?
All of them, very well.
Then why can't I be chancellor? Just because I'm a woman?
You're right. Ability knows no gender. You can do the chancellor's work. Why can't you be chancellor?
You agree?
Tomorrow in court, I will issue the decree appointing you chancellor.
Wang Tai, thank you.
No problem.
Why is your face red?
No reason. My esteemed ministers today have an edict to proclaim.
By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees. Since entering the palace, Empress Lin has shown both virtue and talent with outstanding achievements. After much deliberation, I decide to exceptionally appoint Lin as Chancellor of Great Chu, concurrently overseeing the Department of State Affairs. So it is decreed.
Your Majesty, this cannot be. Great Chu has no precedent for a woman as Chancellor. This violates ancestral laws. Your Majesty, reconsider. Although the Empress has great achievements, the Chancellor leads all officials. Having a woman hold this post will invite public criticism.
Your Majesty, this is absolutely unacceptable.
My lords, you say I cannot be Chancellor. What is your reason?
Because there is no precedent in the Great Chu state.
Precedents are set by people. There were none at the founding of Great Chu. When the founding emperor established the state, did he need a precedent to follow? You say a woman cannot be Chancellor. Then I ask you, what have I done that a man could not?
Let me ask you again. Before my arrival, what was Great Chu like? Zhao Chuan monopolized power. Governance was corrupt. Waters were unstable. The people suffered. After I came, what is Great Chu like now? Zhao Quan is convicted. Governance is clear. The Xiongnu submit. The people live in peace.
Did these changes come from following precedent?
The Empress is right. I support Her Majesty as Chancellor. I also support it.
I've decided. Anyone who opposes will be charged with defying an imperial decree.
Your Majesty is wise. The Empress is wise.
Finally passed that hurdle. Now, let's see how well I can serve as Chancellor.
Your Majesty, the main building, according to your blueprint, uses a brick and timber hybrid structure. It's sturdier than traditional timber frames. It's expected to be completed in 2 months. But, Your Majesty, this library aims to hold 10,000 volumes. The number of books in Great Chu is limited.
Leave the books to me.
I've already sent people to procure books from across the country. I've also had copies made of the imperial collection. Plus, I plan to compile and
Write a few textbooks myself.
Your Majesty will personally write textbooks?
yes, an introductory test each for mathematics, natural philosophy, economics, and law.
Your Majesty's talent is profound. I'm in awe.
What are you doing?
My lord, this humble one is marking lines for the roof beam.
Your angle is off. The load-bearing point is incorrect.
If built like this, it will warp over time.
My lord understands carpentry too?
A little. See this angle? It should be 5 degrees larger.
This will distribute the load more evenly.
My lord is amazing. I've been a carpenter for 10 years.
Never thought of this solution.
Rise. What is your name?
This humble one is called Zhang Tieshu.
Zhang Tieshu, you have a talent for carpentry. Would you be interested in teaching at the Capital Academy?
I'm just a craftsman. How could I teach?
What's wrong with being a craftsman? What craftsmen know? Those scholars may not understand. Jinhua Academy teaches practical skills.
I'm at your service, Your Majesty.
Not for me. For the children of Great Chu.
Have something to eat first. You've been writing all night.
What's the hour?
The third watch.
Good. Hey, can you take a look at this part I wrote?
I can't read it.
Sorry, I forgot you're not very literate.
Do you think I should learn too?
So I'm the emperor now, but I can't even read memorials.
I rely on you to handle them. I want to be better.
All right, I'll teach you.
Really?
Starting tomorrow, learn 10 characters a day. That's over 3,000 in a year. That's enough.
Excellent.
Oh, let go. Let go. I can't breathe.
Dog, what is this you wrote? Are those bugs crawling?
If you're so good, you do it.
I'm a cat. I don't need to read.
Then shut up.
I won't. I'm going to watch you make a fool of yourself.
All right, you two, stop arguing. Wang Cai, you wrote very well. Much better than yesterday. Students, welcome to Jinghua Academy. Starting today, you will study mathematics, natural philosophy,
Economics, law, and other subjects here.
You may have heard of some of these subjects, and some you may not have. But I can tell you, mastering these, you can change Great Chu.
Sir, if we learn these, can we become officials?
Starting next year, these subjects will be added to the imperial examinations.
If you excel, you can become officials through the exams.
Sir, we're from humble backgrounds. We haven't had much schooling before. Can we really learn this?
Yes, learning doesn't care about your background, only your effort. If you're willing to learn and willing to teach. Alright, let's begin the lesson. Today, we'll talk about numbers.
This is 1. Do you know what it represents? It represents 1 apple, 1 book, 1 person. Math isn't some mystical script. It's hidden in our daily lives.
Here is 1 apple. If I add another apple, how many are there?
2, right? 1 plus 1 equals 2.
That's mathematics.
Cat, get away. You're smudging the characters.
What you write is ugly, not my problem.
What are you two fighting about again?
Poop Scooper, she's bullying me.
I didn't. I was just watching him write.
There's progress. These 10 characters are better than yesterday's.
Of course. I'm working really hard.
Hard work won't help. A dog is a dog. Can't write human characters.
All right, enough. Let's get to the point. The school started today. 30 new students arrived.
How are they? Will they learn well?
Yes, they're all promising. The court is stable. All trades prosper. Finally, I can lay down this heavy burden
And have a good long rest.